Now, chat, before I even get into it, I don't condone any violence against any women, any men, anybody. I don't condone no violence at all. Hey, editor, put like a timestamp to actually when the story time is gonna start, cause I have some things to get off my chest. What's up, y'all boys? Hey, first of all, don't say nothing about my facial hair. It's just growing right now, and I just cut it, and I don't feel like cutting it again.
We do not care.
The last story time, it got to 10 likes in like 2 days. I was not expecting that, but I do want to say thank y'all for 79 subscribers. You feel what I'm saying? We do got 79 subscribers. Road to 100. We about to hit 100 real soon, hopefully. I'm trying to hit 100 before I go to school. Chat, let's hit 100 subscribers before I go to school. When I get to school, it's gonna be straight movies. Subscribe to me, gang. Subscribe to me, gang. You want to see more. At the time, I had this particular friend group that I would hang out with every single day. We gonna call them Milky, Fat Boy, Paperboy, and Instalogs. 3 of the people was my homies. Instalogs, Paperboy, and Fat Boy were my homies. Milky was not my homie. We would do bad things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna tell you what we would do because I don't wanna, you feel me? But we would do things that would, you know what I'm saying? You know, we were just chilling one day, you know what I'm saying? On the side, we was born and raised on the playground where we spent most of our days. Fat Boy, he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said in the last story, we were bad guys. He wanted some bun. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of did the same thing my son did. Except I let him know though. This is exactly how the conversation went. I said, twin, if you talk to Boom for like 2 weeks, you'll probably be able to get you some. If you actually try to direct it for like 2 weeks without pressing too hard, like that's all you trying to do.
Nah, I wanna fuck some.
You know what I'm saying? You can probably do it. Because it was her reputation already. She was known because she sucked on a bus.
Oh my God! Wow!
I told him this. I said, twin, do not date her. Do not kiss her, but you can get that neck. If you just chill and you don't try to rush it and you play it cool, you can probably get some neck. I give him the Instagram. He texts her. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Fast forward a few days later. We realized Fat Boy not really come around the group too much no more. Like at lunch every single day before this, we was around every single day. All lunch. He started not coming around as much. So we like, what's going on with this? So here's how the building is. Well, you know, it's like a box, like a rectangle. On the side over here though, like it's like a cutout or the rectangle, you feel me? Like a cut, you feel me? If you understand, you understand. If you don't, you don't. It's a cafeteria. We used to be able to go outside, like on the side of the building type during lunch type, right? In the front is like, you don't really go up there because that's the office area. Like they don't really, you could go up there, but it's like the nerds be up there or people who ordering food and you're not supposed to. We're gonna walk to the front and then just walk inside and then walk the halls, you feel me? When we're walking to the front, we say, hold on. Yo, Fat Boy, that's you? We see him in the front of the school with Milky. And he's not just in front of the school with Milky just sitting there chilling. He's kissing Milky in front of the school. She was known because she sucked on a bus.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
He's kissing her full lips. Us being the good homeboys that we is, we like, yo, gang, this not you. We like, what are you doing? It's not your body, gang. Like, what is this? Like, what's going on with this? He's like, yo, twin, it's not what it looks like. Look, if someone ever tells you it's not what it looks like, look at that shit and see even fucking more, gang. If you find your girl texting a nigga and she says it's not what it looks like, just immediately assume that she already had that tongue down her esophagus and his willy was touching her pancreas, okay? I'm not gonna lie. But I digress. He was like, it's not what it looks like. They were kissing. We seen it with our eyes. What do you mean it's not what it looks like? Like, gang, do you know how many all the bacterias and shit you could have on your lips? Like, do you know what you could be doing to your health, gang? Like, your health is at risk right now. And he's like, nah, twins, it's good. We like, alright, bro, you do you. We're not being around her smutty ass. For me, and we left. Next day, boom skis. I don't really know how many times it happened, but we caught him multiple times. So then, we keep asking. We like, okay, what's the progress on it? You kissing her, but are you cracking her? Are you? I was lost. You feel me? He wasn't. He's like, yo, gang, she keeps saying this, she keeps saying that. Like, basically giving excuses, and we're like, whatever, bro. I said, gang, I would count my losses and say, hey, yeah, I'm done. Because it's just big, it's bigger than just that now. Because people are talking about this. Like, y'all two are like couple goals type. You feel me? Like, why is people thinking of y'all and thinking of couple? That should never be a thing. And I feel like a bad friend at this point because, like, I put you onto this. I started this entrapment. I led you to this water, and now you're drinking it. I told you to sip. I said, just take a sip. I said, waterfall that. You start drinking it. You start guzzling it. You start swallowing. Then, finally, the day comes. He's like, yo, we planned. I said, yes, you planned. Well, I said, wait, you planned? Wait, like y'all playing like me? Like y'all playing just like we did? Y'all playing just like I did? He's like, yeah, we playing for like the weekend. Hey, if you can't, I will personally drop you off. I will personally make sure you get a ride there. Pause. Wait. This sound like Diddy. Don't know. He wanted some buns. I was trying to get my brother some. Yeah. That day came. Nothing happened, bro.
This nigga is trash.
I'm like, bro, you tried it once. She gave you an excuse. This is sounding like a very similar plot that somebody's already lived through before, gang. We should probably cut it short right here. He says, nah, gang, it's not even like that. What do you mean it's not like that, gang? Okay, cool. Dude, you do you. It's your fucking life and your that's gonna fall off. This is where I don't really know where the story happened because out of nowhere, it just went bad. So you remember how I said that I was balancing a gray area where I would have one lady and not really date either one of them, but technically I wasn't cheating and technically I wasn't doing anything wrong, but it was technically immoral and I technically shouldn't have done it, but I technically did still do it. Yeah, that shit was happening to that nigga though.
What do you mean by that?
She had two and I think some shit like that, and he found out.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
I thought they broke up. After that, he came back around the group, right? We welcomed him back with open arms, and we thought he was going to be, you know what I'm saying, structured. He wasn't structured, okay? He wasn't structured. A few days go by. Again, his story, I don't want to get too much in detail with it, but something happened and one of his family members was in the hospital, okay? This is where I come in, okay? Because that's one thing, like, you can joke about somebody all day long. You can joke about the individual person, but as soon as you bring up somebody like I'm cool with because you're trying to offend me, that's where the problem comes in. She thought it was a good idea to send a picture of somebody in a hospital bed and send it to him and say, isn't this where your family member is at right now? Now, I'm not gonna lie. That was a good one. And Fat Boy, to this day, I still remember what you said, bro. Nah, gang, it's not worth it. It's always worth it, gang. Now, guys, don't do this. Everything I'm about to tell you next is from GTRP. Say for certain, if you were trying to find someone's information that was named Milky, all you would have to do was find said person's Instagram, find person's first name, go to the school yearbook, find said person's last name. You would take found name and you would put it into Facebook because Facebook has everybody's shit. Put the full name in. It doesn't bring up anything. Take off the first name, leave just a last name. You found her mother's Facebook account on accident. Go to her mother's following, whatever it's called. I don't really know what it's called on Facebook. And you find her, screenshot a bunch of embarrassing pictures of her. You go back to her mother's page, you scroll down a little bit, then you see something that you were not supposed to see. I'm not gonna say exactly what, but back to the story time. So after, you know what I'm saying, after I followed the instructions, I had enough evidence. Went to the DMs, I texted her, I said, why would you say that to the guys? And she was like, because it's the truth. I was like, there's a lot of things that are true that's not really to be the truth, but it's the truth. But it wouldn't be so nice to like expose the truth type shit, right? Then we just start going back and forth. It basically gets to the point, she's like, you don't know nothing about me. You can't say nothing really bad about me. I say, you can't say nothing about me personally, but I have something on you personally. She's like, you have nothing on me personally, so I just showed her the instruction guide.
Got him. We fucking got him.
It was like, okay, now what is he gonna do about it? And I'm not gonna lie, she cooked it that one. Nothing. But next day come around, she's at the school. And I ain't gonna lie, she has hella audacity, brother. She walked right past our whole entire friend group with a whole new in front of her. I ain't gonna lie, that's hella audacity, brother. Fat Boy was like, he was looking heartbroken. Now the other two characters come in, okay? Instantly, he's like, we should milk her. Now, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Sometimes I'm a leader and sometimes I'm a follower. A lot of the times, I'm just a whatever comes, and I'm just gonna do it. So I was like, let's do it. Fat Boy immediately starts, and mind you, Fat Boy is a person this happened to. Fat Boy immediately starts like, no guys, it's not worth it. And looking back on it, we probably should have listened to him. It was not worth it. But we still wanted to do it though. We all went to the cafeteria. We grabbed them cartons of milk. We walked to the front of the school where they were at. This is important to the story because it's going to lead to the next story if we get 15 likes. I got 10 last time. Let's do 5 more than that. As we're walking over to Milky, Instalock say, I want a video of this. I don't know. There was a dude here. And guys, I don't even know what we should call him. Yo, oh my goodness, he's so fucking ugly. What can I call this that would explain what he looks like? For right now, we're going to call him Ninja Turtle. We walked over to Ninja Turtle and he wanted somebody to record. So he asked Ninja Turtle to do it. Ninja Turtle over here acting frightened and stuff. He's like, I don't really know if I can do it. Instalock put the phone in his hand and said, come on. And he said, okay. Instalock is here. Milky is here. I'm here. Fat Boy is here. Ninja Turtle is on a far back but recording. Instalock walks up. Hey, I heard you been talking about my homeboy. That's literally what he said. She was like, I was. What about it? He literally opens it. Starts pouring the milk carton on the top of her head. Now me, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't a demon. I wasn't a level of demon that could just go over there and do. No. Like, that's crazy. So when he does that, I'm like, oh, as soon as she started pouring it, by the way, immediately she starts punching him. She's grabbing his hair and pulling him and like trying to like that. Me being a good homie, I'm trying to run to his defense. I'm trying to help him. So I'm running, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like, I don't even know how, but out of nowhere, I'm just running, and like, suddenly, my milk carton, it slipped out my hand, bro. Suddenly, it slipped out my hand, and it splatters on her. Like, I don't know how exactly. Like, I'm running, but it slipped. Hit on her, loaded, and it was a lot of mess. But I'm trying to get to my homie. You feel me? But now, let me tell you, there's a car behind him, like right behind him. She's grabbing him and punching him into the car. Feel me? At first, the car was good. There was no damages on the car. She punches him into it. No damages on the car. She keep punching him. The whole time he's getting punched, she's saying, I don't hit women. She's punching him. Then she falls onto the car. Like, she's punching, and then trips, I guess, and falls into the car. Breaks the goddamn glass. So now, there's damages on the car. He's getting hit. There's milk everywhere. Somebody's recording it. I'm trying to pull them apart from each other, but I'm not gonna hit her. Like, I'm not gonna punch her in her shit, and I'm not gonna grab her. The administrators start running out, all of them. I say, yo, it's a lot. You my brother, you know that, but I think it's time for us to get out of here. I went back to class. I was chilling in my class. He came and got me. He was asking me basically what happened. I was acting slow, clueless. I was like, I don't really know. He starts asking names. I say, I don't really know. I've only ever seen him on passing, sir. I would hang out with every single day. While I'm still in there, he like gave me a paper to write my statement or whatever. He brought Ninja Turtle in while I was talking and started making him write on his paper. I'm watching this write a whole page about the incident that I was just in right in front of me, and there's nothing I can do about it. A page and the back. Yo, he told him about a whole bunch of and that led to some later, like I said, 15 likes, I'll talk about that. The homie that poured the milk, his got recommended for expulsion. He came back though. The other dude who was trying to talk to her, he got 2 days, I think, because his relationship started to fight or something. They gave him some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. And me, what the were they gonna say to me? It slipped out my hand when I was running at fast speeds. But like I said, 15 likes and y'all will get the story of how I got back after folks snitched.